Hi, I'm Jenna, I'm the Dark One, and welcome to my channel where there's videos every Friday. Anyways, this is the third episode in my writing series, so if you haven't seen the other ones, you can go click over there and go and watch them, and then you'll be all caught up on what's happening, or you can just stay here with me, because I'm way cooler than past Jenna's, duh! I mean, I got an alien on my tits today, look, woo! And remember to leave your questions for me about my manuscript, my writing process, etc, 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 down below, because I need content to fill this with. But I'll get to your guys' questions that you already asked me in this video today. But can you believe it, guys? I am done with the first draft. I finished the first draft the other day. If you haven't seen that video, it's up there as well, of me finishing my first draft. I actually filmed it, and it's awesome, and I guess it was cool to people. People liked it. So I'm really jittery today. Wow. Why? Okay, but yeah, I was so excited to be finishing it, and it's done, and it's finished, and now it's back to editing. I took a mini break, and now I'm back. So, now that I've come back, after like my one-day vacation to go eat, and then my couple days of being lazy, I have redone the outline. I've gone back and fixed things, moved things where they were supposed to be, etc, etc. There's still like one section of the book that I kind of have to figure out, but that's gonna probably be stuff that like I've brainstormed beforehand that I'm not sure where to put. It'll probably go there, so I just have to brainstorm it first, and then I'll know what goes there. But it's simmering here. It'll come eventually. But yeah, I'm so much more happier with how I add the outline this time, because it actually looks like a real book. And it's 29 chapters with a prologue and an epilogue, and also something really excited that I've wanted to do since I first conceptualized the book in my brain that I haven't been able to do because the book wasn't done, and now the first draft's there, so, and the new outline is there, so I'll be able to do this. And it's rather unique, but basically, I've seen it a lot more recently, but it's something that I definitely want to do. But it's basically to put snippets from the hashtag SPB world in between the chapters, like different documents, poems, excerpts of things from inside the world that furthers the world and the plot, you know, between each chapter. Because I love that shit. Because I'm all about the world building. And then I'll get to write that kind of stuff now, and it'll be so cool. I hope you guys like it. Tell me what you guys think of that idea down below, because I don't know how that would go submission-wise, whether or not they would want that in the actual manuscript when you send it to like an agent or something. But that's an issue for another time. For now, I'm just going to write those when they spring into my mind and they're relevant to the chapter that it's going into. I'm also speculating that this draft is actually going to be near the 100,050 word range, because I'm already like 15,000 words into editing it, and it's only 50-ish pages in or something. I don't know. Something like that. I know I'm just going into chapter 4. I've completely edited the prologue as much as I physically can at the moment until I get better, you know, in the future, and then I'm able to edit it more. And I've edited chapter 1, 2, and 3 once through each, and I'm now on chapter 4. But this one's the first chapter that I actually have to write from scratch, so wish me luck on that, because I haven't had to do that in the rewrite so far. I've had everything written already, and I've just been like proofreading, making sentences better, noticing I've missed words, being like, you wrote this too fast, you forgot the word the and what and is. I also began plotting for book 2, because it is in my mind a series, so it could be one book, but trust me, I think if it goes well, excuse me train, people will want more books. So I have plans for a series, so I started outlining book 2 because the beginning of it was so vivid in my mind, I just could not get it out, so I was like, I have to write you down. I also admit to being in kind of a slump the last few days, like how I said I had a couple lazy days. I just was not feeling it. I was like, wow, I didn't take a long enough break or something, because I was like, editing's a lot of work, when really it's not. I don't know why I was being such a bitch about it, honestly. Like, my manager probably is like, why are you such an asshole? But yeah, I wasn't planning to do any work today, especially because I had like a legit excuse today, and that was that I went to go take my driving test and failed because my instructor was a dickhead. And that made me really sad, because I really thought I was gonna pass. But anyways, then I watched Clara Reads Books video, her next writing episode, her episode number 2, because I love her writing videos. But basically she said in that video that my video of me finishing her book inspired her so much that she kind of got out of her own slump, and she wrote 900 words when she hadn't wrote anything in a while. And I was like, it's awesome, she's so sweet. Like, I had no idea that video would help anyone. I thought it was just, you know, me being a blubbering mess like usual. But yeah, it definitely motivated me to continue on with my editing in the fiery depths of editing hell. So I actually got a decent amount of work today. I finished an entire chapter, and I kind of plotted out the next bits, and you know, I was mostly trying to figure out like what I wanted to do, and it took me so long to figure out what I wanted to do editing wise that I could have gotten much more done, but I did get any work done, and I wasn't planning to do any, so thank you, Clara. Sweet, just amazing. Croissant. Just, oh my god. I want to fly to Vermont and just give her hugs. All of the hugs. I feel like she needs hugs. It looks very cold there. and I'm sweating over here in California. But anyways, because the word count is kind of irrelevant now, well, I mean, I already told you it's like 14,000 words I've edited through, 50-ish pages, some crap like that. Because it's in manuscript editing, so it's not the same thing. Word count's gonna be jumping all over the place. I'll cut things, add things. It's pretty relevant in the second draft, I find anyways. It might be more important later, I have no idea. But let's answer your questions instead. One of you wanted to know what time I typically write, and the answer to that is usually very late at night. I mean, really, when I get into the real deep writing swing of things, I'll be up to like 7 or 8 a.m. after waking up at like noon and then working from like 8 onwards or something. Also, can I jump in cold when writing, or do I need some stuff to get in the mood, you know? I definitely have to get into the mood to write. But usually I'll just light my specific candle and everything will be fine. But however, since I got bronchitis a while back, I was not able to do that. But I finally feel like I'm completely over it, and I can, you know, go back to the burning of the wax that fills the air and then my lungs. Jessica from JLW_ reads, also want to know where I got the inspiration for my writing, specifically for Soraya. Also, here's how to spell her name, because Vanessa from A World of Books wasn't sure how to spell it, and I just want to clear it up for anyone because they weren't really using her name. But this is how you spell it, just so you can use that in the comment section down below whenever you want to talk about her. It's right there. Also, link to A World of Words down below because she's awesome. But my inspiration for Soraya Larson came from an early morning daydream of a girl sitting by a window on a spaceship, watching the far-off lights of long-dead stars pass her by, as she contemplated whether winning a war for humankind was worth it if, in the process, they lost their humanities instead of their lives. But the plot has changed since then, so it's not exactly fitting those parameters right now in the story anyways. Because it's not a fight for humankind so much anymore, but to find out what the fight's really for, you're gonna have to read it one day when it comes out. Sorry, not sorry. Or just, you know, end up being my beta reader or something. I mean, Ben wanted to do it, be like Ben. But that was basically the first bit of inspiration for Soraya and for #SpeedyBook in general. Since then, the idea of the not-so-typical heroine living in the morally gray and sort of being an anti-hero has stuck with me throughout the entire writing of the book. And it's been one of my biggest draws to it. You don't often see the so-called good guy doing the things that Soraya does. She can be cruel and unforgiving and just plain cold. She's no white knight in shining armor, but we wouldn't like her as much as if she was. I was also asked by Abby at Abby Nicole on Twitter what font I use when writing, and that would be the usual Times New Roman because I'm boring. Clara also wanted to know about my Southern Belle of a Man character, so let's learn more about him today. Dorian Gardner is a 23-year-old straight man from Old America on planet Earth. Old America consists of the southern states of what was once the United States of America. After the Second American Revolution, the US split up into 3 parts. The conservative South became Old America, the northern and more progressive states became part of Canada, and states around New York, Clara, Vermont, and DC became part of NASA's states. Essentially, NASA was just like, we're gonna take this! And it's one of the only areas on Earth that extraterrestrials can actually travel to. And the NASA states are also completely blocked off by outsiders. But that did stop Dorian from wiggling his way over the wall and going into space anyways. He's the 3rd officer on the SS Aquila and works for 2nd Officer Camilla Tariq. Dorian is a very black and white kind of guy. He believes that there are strict things that are right and wrong, but also that all orders given should be followed without question. These beliefs cause him to sometimes butt heads with Soraya, who definitely is more morally gray, but that doesn't stop him from popping a boner every time he sees her. Soraya is not amused. Characters to choose from next include Blue, Knights, and now Camilla. Blue is a blue-haired girl who can use her awkward flirting techniques to get in any of the sexy time she wants. Knights is Knights. And Camilla is the 2nd officer. So who do you want to hear about next? Also, the quote of the day is from Dorian, so here it is. Do not make me push you out of this shuttle. That's Dorian. This song for today is so badass though. It is literally my mental theme song for the entirety of the series. And the beautiful song is by someone's name who I'm going to butcher, but Sivencha? Cervencina? And it's called Battlefield, so cue the awkward white girl dancing! Yes! I'm stopping because it's beautiful.
Even on the darkest night. stay there. Everything could stay the same, or we could change it all. Meet me on the battlefield. We're standing face to face with our own human race. We commit the sins again, and our sons and daughters pay. Our tainted history is playing on repeat, but we could change it if we stand strong and take the lead. I was younger, I was named a generation.
Anyways, my camera is about to die, so if you like this video, remember to give a big thumbs up and tell me down below what you want to see in the next writing episode, questions and such. There's probably kitty hair all over me. And remember that my Pinterest board is linked down below, and I just added aesthetic boards or inspiration boards or whatever for specific locations within this BB world. So make sure to check all that out, and please subscribe because I make writing and comedy related videos every Friday. More of these will be coming soon. Different kitty!